Good morning on this beautiful Tuesday. Getting very fall-like weather. I woke up this morning great, even though it was like 3:30 this morning. But I am your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter of Warren First 931 in the lovely establishment of Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli. Hopefully I can brighten up y'all's day just a little bit this morning. Currently in downtown McMinnville, we are at 66 degrees. The high today is going to be 78 and the low is going to be 57. It's going to be cloudy conditions will continue all day long. There might be some wind gust up today for about maybe up to about 10 miles per hour. And with that said, of course, a shout out to our weather sponsors. That is Reddick Brown Ford here in McMinnville. Make sure you check out. They have a ton of specials going on all month long. Now, today on Wednesday, it does say that it looks like it's going to be a little cloudy, but with some more sun tomorrow. The high is going to be 82 and the low is going to be 61. Thursday, all sunny skies, 85 in the high and 63 the low on Thursday. Friday, it's gonna be 88 degrees your high and 61 degrees your low. A couple of things I do want to mention. Shout out to our good friends with our city administrator, Nolan Ming. He did send out that video yesterday, so please make sure and check that out. We have it on all of our socials, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can check that out. And of course, it's giving you the update of what's going on with the city and the county, things like that. Specifically, the one he was talking about was the tennis courts and how that is moving along. And you can see all the construction work going on with that as well. But just a lot of stuff is going on. Our newsletters are getting printed as we speak. Once I get off the show this morning, I'm going to be doing some delivering. And so you can check out all the 20 plus locations, everything all the way down to Pinnacle Orthopedics through to Jay's Restaurant to Champion Chevrolet to let's see, I'm going down the line. And then, of course, a majority of all the downtown businesses, we're going to have our newsletter as well. Followed by, if you live out in the Morrison area, you can check out Reddick Brown Ford. You can go check out Randall Walker Farms. You can also go check out Prater's Barbecue. So, just a little bit, and we're showcasing a lot of our fair features this week because it's a lot of traditions and a lot of talent right there, all in one week of 9 days. I feel like we should call that something because a week is 7 days, but when you add two, isn't it like they call it a baker's dozen? But it's not a baker's dozen. So, but anyways, with that said, yes, as the weather changes, my voice changes with it as well, but we are going to make it through it. We're going to persevere. But with that said, make sure you check out if you want a digital copy of our newsletter, you can actually get that sent to you today if you want. Text the number 931-305-0869 and write in the little text number saying local voice. I'll be like, thank you for responding. Now I need your email so I can send you an email. Let's see. Hey, good morning. Just checking with you. Remind you. Oh, well, thank you, Debbie. I do appreciate that because I do have a lot of deliveries today. Also too, I want to tap on this because, I'm very transparent and I'm trying to get all the information I can. But of course, over the weekend on Sunday, former President Trump did get shot at again while playing golf. And it's an unfortunate event. And I don't believe in any type of violence, honestly, especially like that kind. I understand wars have to happen and things like that because we have guns. I'm going to tell you, I'm a gun carrier. But with a gun, there comes responsibilities. And when you break the law, you break the law. And I will say, this is my only 2 cents on the whole Trump thing is two things that need to happen. I think that when it comes to politics, we need to be more adult like, whether it's Kamala Harris or President Trump. I do feel like when we do debates or we do any kind of talking to the public, I think that we need to be respectful of one another. I think that we need to kind of refrain. Trust me, I hate it when people crawl under my skin and call me certain things and point fingers and lie. But at the end of the day, we have when we hear all I want to hear is your policies and what you're all about. Because I do feel like if somebody finally steps up to that point, whether it's the Republican side or the Democratic side, I feel like our country might can get into some kind of organized chaos because at the end of the day, it's that's just how it's going to be. Um, but with that said, I'm waiting for one of the sides to start acting like a responsible adult and representing our country correctly. So, because last thing I saw, which was the debate, that one debate on NBC or ABC, whatever it was, channel. Um, I felt like I was waiting for the mom or the dad of the two kids to come in and to get a spanking because you're lying and you're calling names. That's how I felt. I don't know how you felt, but with that said, I don't think that anybody should get shot at. I don't think anybody. I think everybody's lives are very important, um, and I do wish that I'm just saying my opinion on this. I wish that President Biden would, in any time he's speaking out between now and then, to actually say, I think we need to beef up security for both Kamala Harris and President Trump. Um, because I just feel like that's the world we live in now where people think you can just shoot at high profile people and they won't get in trouble for it. So, and that's just my 2 cents. But moving on to Warren County stuff. I hope everybody is having a great week so far. I know there's maybe I've heard some chances of rain today. So shout out to all the nurserymen out there that are listening. I'm hoping that you guys get some rain. I really, really do. Let me go to it because there is a ton of events going on and oh, I can uplift it here. Oops, wrong page. Present, video extra, share screen, extra camera slides. I need to download all the things, but I forgot. It's all right. So right now, I'm gonna actually show y'all what my please choose a smaller size. The size limit is 50. Oh, my life. It is what it is. Okay. Can I not make it smaller? No, I cannot. Okay, cancel. Then just cancel. Okay, I'll just go to this. So, of course, we talked about in the newsletter this week, it's going to be talking about Warren County celebrating tradition and talent. That is the main title, that's the main page. And of course, we got some pictures of the fair on there. Don't forget to one of our many great sponsors, Randall Walker Farms. Shout out to my mom and them out there. Right now, we have apples for sale. So if you need some apples, I don't know what we got 2 or 3 varieties up there right now. But if you're needing some, go get them while you can. And coming soon, not yet, pumpkins will be available very soon. But I'll let you know when that happens. And of course, another shout out to Mr. Chris Cope with Chris Springs Market on starting a new um, starting a new chapter in his life. He's not quitting everything. He just he just sold his Chris Springs Market business. And so it's just great to see people moving in strides. Okay. First and foremost, as I'm going to zoom in because I need my glasses. Tomorrow, this is if you have a student at the Warren County Middle School, spin club for sixth, seventh, and eighth graders, and no experience is necessary. But they're going to be trying out tomorrow on September the 18th from 3 to 5:30 p.m. at the Warren County Middle School auditorium. Parents are also going to be meeting at 5:30 for all members. If you want any questions or got any concerns, you can reach out with any of these to Keeners, which is KEENERS at warrenschools.com. Also, going on today, we talked about this yesterday. Eastside Elementary is doing a food drive all week long. And today, I hope you brought your jars of applesauce because tomorrow on the 18th, you need to bring canned sweet potatoes. And then on September the 19th is canned green beans and corn. September the 20th is snack crackers and snack bars. Then this is if you go to Eastside Elementary. Another big event happening in schools for Hickory Creek Elementary, of course, is for third through fifth grade students. They're invited to participate in the science fair, which is always neat and exciting. I remember when I did my projects, I didn't win anything, but it was just always cool to do these, I guess they're called STEM projects now, but doing these science projects and then showcasing them and showing them to your family. It's always nice and exciting. But that's going to be on September the 26th from 5 to 7 p.m. at Hickory Creek Elementary. And going on this weekend, the Music for Museum will be Saturday, September the 21st from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Weathered Barn located at 141 Mike Muncie Road. Come and enjoy the Silver and Gold Band. Get a bowl of beans, cornbread, or a hot dog and chips with a dessert and a drink. Adults are $8, kids are 12 and under are $4. Bring a lawn chair and enjoy some food, fun, and fellowship. And all proceeds are going to benefit the Dibble Museum. And so please help out Dibble Elementary keep their museum up and going because, again, that's like a staple in history. When you go to the Dibble Elementary, you always see the museum, which is not too far, which I think used to be the library back in the day for them, too. Also, as well, the Warren County High School, as well as Warren County Connect, which is the online program. They are going to be offering in spring of 2025 something cool. It says, "Come fly with us." It's a fly drone. Get ready to soar. Drone classes are going to be launching, which I think that's great because one cool thing I saw a feature at the fair this year was the police had the drones going on for safety and stuff, and I thought that was very, it was just it's neat. So to be able to have courses coming up in, 2025 for spring, it's just gonna be awesome. Don't forget, JA of McMinnville is needing your help with coats for the community. Donations are needed. So to help keep others warm, items are needed are men, women's, teens, children, and babies, all ages and sizes of coats. Let's see here. Don't forget that this Thursday, it on the September 19th is the September after hours for MYP. Starting at 5 o'clock. It's going to be featuring a walking ghost tour from our very own historian, Mr. Jimmy Haley himself. We will be there videotaping it. And of course, this is all being brought to you by Citizens Tri County Bank. They are the sponsors for this event. But with that said, it's going to be you can locate it at 230 West Colville Street. Let's see, and it starts at 5 p.m. Also going on this week, lots of red ribbon cuttings for the Warren County Chamber of Commerce, and I absolutely love it. But the Clean Machine is going to be doing a red ribbon cutting on September the 20th. And again, they are located at 352 South Chancery Street in Suite 3. You can't miss it. And their red ribbon cutting is going to be this Friday on the 20th at 11:30 a.m. Also, other red ribbons going on falling next week on the September 27th. They're going to have a red ribbon cutting for the KW Mid South Homes and Land, which is actually at the old location of the Bike Bar location. You cannot miss it. And that's also at 11:30. And they're going to be located, if you want the address, 228 East Colville Street. Followed by that, October the 9th, Origin or um, Oregon Socials or Origin Socials is going to have their red ribbon cutting at on Wednesday, October the 9th at 11:30, and they're going to be doing their red ribbon cutting at the Chamber of Commerce, which is their community room area. If you guys want to learn more about the chamber and how to be involved in the chamber and things like that, you can contact them at 473-6611. Make sure you check that out. Okay. And then while we take a little bit of a pause from that, going on to see oh, yeah, before I forget. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I just seen it. Dang it. Hold on. Right here it is. Okay. Shout out to my girl Mary Ellen. Uh Mark your calendars going on this Saturday on September the 21st as well. It's the annual Dr. Thomas Black House annual fish fry extravaganza. Enjoy the day filled with socializing and entertainment with the grounds along with the tours. We cordially invite you to partake in this event to support the historical home here in downtown McMinnville, Tennessee. Lunch begins at 11 a.m. until we run out. A fish plate is $10, hot dog plate is $7, and it's going to be a beautiful day. So come out and see them. Another event that is going on, which I did say, get emailed, and I got to go back to that to check it. A shout out to my girl Pat Basham. She's an avid watcher here on the show. Let me see if I can find it. No, stop. I was trying to see which one it was. Okay, okay, okay. Maybe it's the other email. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, Pet. Because I was checking it. Yeah, I gotta let her know I didn't get it. But there is an event going on this Saturday, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be at the Warren County Airport. I'll get more details on that as I get as I get off here. Good morning, Darlene. How are you this morning? I'm hoping good. All good things. All good things. But with that said, going on to the social media train here, checking to see what is going on because there's so many things going on in Warren County. And if you want to stay in the know, a couple of ways you can do that by simply going on Facebook and Instagram on my page. We try to share everything we can on that page, as well as you can join our VIP text club for Warren First. Text the keyword 81010 is the number in the top. And then in the message, just type in at Warren 931. It's that simple. It's that easy. So you can stay informed and stay connected because that's one thing I always am I try to stay in the know as well as you guys do. If you want to look at the calendar, we are partnered up with the Warren County Chamber of Commerce. Everything that's on that calendar is what we put on there as well as others, but a majority of that is from us, me and Miss Melody. But you can see all the events going on as well. But I try to have it on a calendar. I try to text it to you. There's so many options you got. Let's see. The Warren County High School, about 20 minutes ago, it says, Happy Constitution Day. Mr. Dunalat's government class is celebrating with cupcakes. I love that. Also, let's see here. Shout out to our boy Brent Carden. He does a phenomenal job on all the photos that we showcase in our newsletter. Shout out to this week's as some of our he's posted some of his favorite photos from Saturday's Youth League Blue football games. And you can check that out on our Facebook page as well. The McMinnville Police Department is asking for help in identification of the subject in the picture. On September 5th, the subject drove off without paying for $97.71 worth of gas at the Mount Leo Marathon. If you have any information, please contact Detective Chris McCormick at cmccormick at mcminnvilletn.gov or call him at 471 or so 414 2449. And they say thank you in advance. He might have forgot and then was embarrassed about it, honestly, because that looks like a accidental. Yeah, like I don't. But I did share it on our page if you wanted to get involved. Um, Warren County High School just posted. Don't forget the meeting is tonight. This was 13 minutes ago. So tonight is the big meeting about the summer 2026. This summer they're going to Japan. It says RSVP for more information. It also says meeting to learn more about how you and your student can join me on this adventure. And there you go with that. The Hitch Outfitters, as fall weather is coming into fruition, new ladies, Kavu, however you want to play it, bags, and more are available. Shop till you drop with us, especially in this cold weather season. Um, Chris Springs Market, as the new hire our new owners have taken over, they're looking to add to their ever so growing team. Apply inside the store. So if you are looking for a job, Chris Springs Market is looking to hire some new folks as well. I'm excited to announce this because I'm going to be a part of this year. On September the 28th is the Tree City Festival. And that is when all the marching bands get together. And this year they're going to have, last year they had 9 marching bands showcase, and that included us as well. But this year they have 12 marching bands. And so, with that said, I got the schedule all right here. We're going to share it on our social media as well, but they have concession stands, all that and more. I'm going to be your DJ this year. You can follow all the information I'm telling you about the Tree City Marching Festival on the Facebook page. Just type in Tree City Marching Festival and you'll see, because that is all us. It starts at 2:05 with the Hickson Marching Band and it goes all the way. No. It's gonna go from that time, and then the last band, of course, will be, the Pioneer Pride Marching Band for Warren County at 7:50, and then the awards is gonna be held at 8:30. But this is all gonna be at the Warren County Middle School. Make sure you come on out. It's a fun, exciting time. Evelyn Taylor has all their falling item clothes out and available, so make sure you check out all their cool new fall decor. 13 hours ago, 17 days until the release of our new album, Southern Center 1984. I gotta call him. Keep forgetting to call him and be like, yeah, when you want to come on the show. He texted me, but it was during the fair and I was just all heck of messed up. Mm, okay. Let's see here. We are thrilled to announce that Highland Elite Real Estate will be relocating. Shout out, shout out. Let's see. It's going to be moving October of 2024. Highland Elite Real Estate. It's going to be now at 477 North Chancery Street, Suite A2 here in McMinnville. If you have any questions, you can call them at 414-2430 or 488-20. You can also go online to www.heartn.com. Let's see. Let's check this out. Mark your calendars, as I was wondering if this was gonna happen again this year. On Tuesday, the 17th, tonight at 10:35 PM, the full moon will reach its peak brightness in the United States, NASA says, and the full moon of fun won't stop for one night. We'll get 3 glorious days of the lunar loveliness from Monday evening through Thursday morning, with a partial lunar eclipse thrown for in good measure. So, again, make sure you check that out. I'm going to copy this. Oop, copy, save, because I want to make sure everybody knows about it. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. No, just publish. Okay. Let's see. That's Lebanon. Picture day is coming up for everybody, FYI. If you have not made plans, it says not, and it doesn't say what day. So, oh, there it is. Today's picture day at the Warren County High School. So, hopefully, your kiddo is all dressed up and looking their best, as I say. I do know our picture day, I think, is tomorrow or Thursday. I can't remember for Covenant. Let's see. Wednesday. McMinnville Parks and Rec make plans to join us Friday night under the stars for the last movies in the park for 2024 season. We'll be showing The Boss Baby at 7:15 at Ramsey Park for your free courtesy of our friends of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. They will also be on hand to provide free concessions. Don't miss out on this free fun. For more information, call us at 473 1212. So make sure you check that out. Movies and so much fun over at the park. If you haven't tried it, it's super fun and exciting. Um, what? What? I don't know what that's all about. I'll have to call about that one. Don't forget at Depot Bottom Country Store, it is Taco Tuesday at the Depot Bottom. Their special menu is pictured below, and remember, you can always order one of our many regular menu items every day. Look forward to serving you today from lunch 10:45 a.m. until 2 p.m. So make sure you check that out. Let's see. So just like in that video, we kind of talked about it. City Administrator Nolan Ming, one other thing he mentioned was expecting to see McMinnville's new street sweepers working around the town this week. So again, their top speed's 25 miles per hour. They recently purchased by the city. And if you want to know when you see these amazing new sweepers, they cost the city and our taxpayer dollars because that's where it goes. $169,000 or $1,500. Um, and this is just a great way to keep our streets clean and making the city look at its ultimate best. Let's see here. Checking it out. Oh my gosh, Rock Island Trolley Stop is now introducing spiced apple donuts. Open today from 11:30 to 6 p.m. and they look delicious. I don't like the nuts on it, but they look delicious. Did that lady just come in? No, she came in. And don't forget, back in action, Jay's Restaurant back and ready for you. A new drawing details are coming soon. I was talking to Junior this morning, and I cannot wait to find out what he's going to be talking about. Let's see. Looking at it, checking it out. All right. It looks like that. Oh, confirms radio saver for the debate. Okay. Crazy, but alright. We'll talk about that later. I gotta look into that a little bit more. Somebody just sent me something that was very interesting. With that said, it is now time for our community calendar because Miss Melody has called me 3 times now, and I had to send her to voicemail. I'm so sorry, Melody. Coming up this week on benefit for Jason Shane Armstrong Jr., September the 21st. Of course, that is going to be located at 445 College Street in Spencer, Tennessee from 12 to 9 p.m. Irvin College Community, which is going to be held at the Irving College Baptist Church. It's their second annual Community Fall Festival, and that's going to be going on Sunday. And it's enjoy a free family friendly activities while you're out there. It's going to be from 5 to 8 p.m. It's going to be a chili cook off, inflatable slide, cotton candy, bonfire, s'mores, and a cakewalk. Also coming up on the 28th is the second annual Dam Duck Derby. And of course, all that information you can find on our Facebook page as well as where you can get the tickets or get the ducks you want to see if you have a chance to win. Also going on is the Beta Spaghetti Supper. It's on Thursday, September the 26th. Time is 5 to 7 p.m. It's $10 a ticket to dine in or to go or do the drive through. It includes spaghetti, salad, bread, dessert, and a drink. Silent auction ends at 6:30 p.m. For more details, you can contact Joe Harvey and his wife because that's where I got that information from. A Night of Music for our veterans. It's a fundraiser for the American Legion Post 208 featuring Sunset Tabernacle and the Assisted Living Band. Silent auction and doors prizes as well. It's going to be on Saturday, September the 28th. At 6 p.m. Doors open up at 5:30, and it's all across the street at the McMinnville Park Theater, which is located at 115 West Main Street here in McMinnville. Call for more details on that event and more at 506-2787. Let's see. Of course, Sip and Savor. We're going to have them coming in once again here on the show to talk to us all about Sip and Savor. Currently, right now, tickets are still just $40 each, but the night of the event, they do go up $5. So if you don't want to pay for that $45, you got to get them now. But Sip and Savers, of course, also on the 28th as well from 6 to 9 p.m. in the lovely downtown McMinnville. Three-star fireworks will be at Cedarwood Pumpkin Patch on the 28th at 7:30 p.m. Also on October the 12th and October the 26th. So if you want to see some fireworks in October, I don't know how they got away with that. I thought you couldn't do fireworks, but I guess they, figured out some, loophole. I don't know. Another thing to mark in your calendars we put in here, October the 4th is the Pioneer Pep Rally. And it's also going to be the day of not just the pep rally, but the homecoming parade, everything. So with that said, homecoming parade is at 1:30 p.m. The pep rally is at 2 o'clock. And it's all going to be here on the city lot square, right there on the green grassy lot over there by the Paul Holder and real estate and stuff. And it's all going to be in downtown McMinnville. And shout out to Security Federal Savings Bank for being the sponsors of the Pioneer Pep Rally. I can't wait. I'm over this as well. Two big events in October. October the 12th, of course, is the second Saturday of the month. But I'm going to help host a fun, lighted up shenanigans on North Spring Street. So come one, come all. All the businesses are going to be opened on North Spring Street. Shout out to Penny and all them little posies, Fee Aesthetics, because we're all teaming up to make it an awesome second Saturday. I'm going to be in the townhouse garage playing some music and going live on my podcast. We're also going to have Papa John's Pizza come out and set up their little gazebo and hand out free pizza that night. We're going to hand out some ice cream. We're going to have some lemonade. We're going to have some beverages as well because you got to have some, food, drink with the food. We're also going to be having it all lit up all as well. We're going to have what I'm going to call a glow party down on North Spring Street. So come help us light it up and on North Spring Street on October the 12th starting at 5:30 p.m. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fantabulous. If you have not seen the townhouse, I will tell you this, it's Jason Gross's townhouse. Beautiful, beautiful layout inside. It's amazing to know like what you have downtown and then you go in this building or this townhouse and you see all the endless possibilities what you can do. And Kristen Green with KW Mid South is going to be there showcasing, giving tours of the townhouse as well. And it's just going to be a fun, exciting experience. Um, but with that said, it's gonna be great. So come hang out with us. And when I say we're help me light it up, I am going to be having some neon little things where you can put it on your clothes, whatever. We're gonna make sure to light it up on October the 12th. And so, and again, thanks to Papa John's Pizza, Nicole and them for helping make this such even better event and just teaming up with us. As it gets closer, people are wanting to come and be a part of it, and it's making me more and more excited. I cannot wait because this is probably what I'm going to wear. And thanks to the trendy trunk for hooking me up with this. I love this. It is a I'm just going to stand up because this is just a fun. It is a crop sweater, but it's got it's got two pockets here. It kind of gives me my 80s vibe that I love all the time, especially when the sun's not out. I always like a little doom and gloom. I need to add some sparkles to my life. Um, but I love this sweater. They have it available. They also have like a whole suit that I think I'm gonna go buy today so I can have it for October the 12th because if you got to have a glow party, you got to look the part, as I say. Also, another big event going on in the month of October to mark your calendars, especially with all the Halloween festivities. We are once again partnering up with Papa John's, me, myself, and I. Warren First 931 and Papa John's is having Nightmare on Papa John Street. And come and join us on the 27th from 1 o'clock. This is on a Sunday. So come after church, wear your costumes. We're going to have food and drinks. We're going to have games for kids, dance party, pumpkin parade at 3 p.m., a costume contest at 4, pumpkin decorating shenanigans at 5. And of course, this is all going to be at Papa John's Pizza here in McMinnville. And I'm so glad that Nicole hollered at me once again to be a part of it. We always have a super fun time. And I will tell you, with Beetlejuice being something that is popular this year, I will be wearing something Beetlejuice inspired. So, because I just like, shouldn't, if anybody had the most fun, it was Beetlejuice, right? And so as DJ, you gotta look the part. So I'm super thrilled, super excited about this year. It's coming together. So grateful. I also want to let everybody know that I will be going around town all the month of this week because I have some amazing holiday package. If you want to, whether you want to be a sponsor on the show or be in the newsletter or be live mentioned, or if you would like a commercial played, whatever the case may be, I'm gonna have that here on the show for you guys, because I say that and I wanna show you. Oh, we got a comment. National voter registration is today. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thank you for reminding me, Brian. They're actually, let me go to it because he did send me that email as well. I knew I was forgetting something. Thank you so much for looking out for me. Um, because we put it in the last one. Here it is. Pretty positive. Yeah. Here it is. Here it is. So this is the release we got. On Tuesday, September the 17th, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren County Election Commission will team up with both the Warren County Democratic Party and the Republican Party to host its annual National Voter Registration Day drive. It's going to be at the grassy lot here in downtown McMinnville, across from the courthouse. This is the annual tradition that features both parties working in nonpartisan effort to encourage the citizens of Warren County to register to vote in time for November the 5th elections. Citizens are encouraged to come out and register while enjoying hot dogs, popcorn, ice cold Dr. Pepper, graciously provided by its own Dr. Pepper bottling company. And so, with that said, while he is watching, thank you, Brian, for reminding me about this because I always forget something. It always is a thing with me. Um, but with that said, I want people to know that the deadline, like you just need to do it today. If you can come anytime today between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. on your lunch break, it's super quick, it's real easy, real fast. This is one of many ways for you to be involved in your not just your community and your county, I should say your county, but this is also to be involved in your country. And I say that because on November, let's see, does it say here on the paperwork? It does not, which is fine. But with that said, while Brian is listening to me, November, can you tell me, when was it? Is it November the 4th or the 5th is the general election, the Big Lebowski. And the big one that everybody's going to be looking at is who is going to be our president for the next 4 years, for the next term. And so, in order to vote, you have to be a registered voter. So, several ways you can do that. Thank you. November the 5th. And of course, as the time gets closer, we'll talk to you about precincts and early voting. But with that said, cutoff for there it was in the little print. It was just not lit up. Do you remember when cutoff for registration to vote is? It's in October. I want to say the 7th. I'm going to wait for Brian to answer me. But as I'm saying that, there's several ways you can or register to vote. Not only can you come out to events like this on registration, voter register, can't even say it, National Voter Registration Day. You can also go to the Warren County Election Commission's office and register with Susie and them, and they'll help you, fill out all the paperwork and all that stuff. Also, too, another thing, thank you, Brian, is the fact of everybody has these. They're called cell phones, and it's called Go Vote TN. If anybody can see that, you type that all in. It's all one word. Go Vote TN. Thank you. He said, of course, October the 7th is the deadline for you to register to vote. But another quick and easy way to register to vote is by getting this app on your phone. And once you go to the app, you're going to fill out all that information, right? And let me get this off right quick because we're talking about something else. And it's really neat because you can type in as it's saying, please select. Yeah. So I just want to show how quickly this works. First and foremost, when you download this app and it tells you what it is, and it also too by registering to vote, if you're already a registered voter, before I forget this, because I always do, if you have recently moved or changed addresses or locations, I'm telling you this now, you have to go to these events, whether it's at the elections office or these registration or voter registration days, because that's another easy way to change your address. If you don't want to go online, if you don't want to download an app, you want to do everything by paper, you only have two options. You either go to events like this, voter registration days, or you go to the election commission's office. Those are your options. But thank you, Brian, as he puts the link in there for you guys so you can see it on Facebook. But with that said, you can click on like this is why I'm going to tell you why I love the app so much. On as far as notifications goes, there's no notifications right now on the first little tab. But as it gets closer to time, it's going to be there. It's saying, "Hey, early voting's coming up for Warren County for the vote." Da da da. I mean, it reminds you when things come up. Polling locations. And it gives you two choices: the election day poll location or the early voting poll location. And you click on that, and it's going to give you the address. Because if you're new to town, for example, and you need to know where to go, booyah, easy, done, son. Followed by the ballot information, which is amazing, by the way. And if you click on that tab and look, it has right there, it says general election. You click on that, and it shows you everything you need to know about your voting when you vote for registration card and stuff. First off, vote, and it tells you votes per voter is 1, and it has right here all the people that is running for presidency, everything from Donald Trump to Kamala Harris, of course, followed by with they got followed by the other ones, Rochelle Fruit, Claudia de la Cruz, Robert Kennedy Jr. is still in there. I think since he dropped out, by the way, if you didn't know, Kennedy Jr. dropped out, and I think they were trying to get him off the ballot. Last I heard on the news, I seen that somewhere. And of course, it's got the U.S. Senate in here. It's got the House of Representatives, District 16 peeps, all that. So it's going to have your Republicans, Democrats. When you see this, it's going to show you the independents, all of them on here, and it's a sample ballot. Okay. But again, it keeps you informed. And that's why I love this app. Um, it just keeps it simple. Excuse me. And if you ever wanna know, like, where you're at, and also too, as far as elections results, you there's a button for that, and it sends you directly to the Tennessee Secretary of State, Trey Haggart, and it shows you the official election results for past elections can be found here, and you click on it, and I can find the one for this year for the primary that we all missed. So again, it's just it's a thing, I'm telling you. I love it. It keeps you informed, and I always say this, and Brian can back me up. The more we are informed, the better we are. I think it's less chaotic. The more we know, the less chaos can happen, right? Because we always heard that saying when we were younger, knowledge is power. Not knowledge is powerful that you have to belittle people and be over somebody, meaning knowledge is power. It gives you a sense of control, I guess, in way, or self-worth, or, just figure out the word to fit into that. But again, we need to stay transparent. We need to stay in the know of everything. We need to know what's going on in our communities, our counties, our state, our country, because we're never going to get better if we keep getting blindsided. It's just how it is. So, when you hear, and I'll end with this when it comes to political stuff. If you ever watch a debate, or if you hear something, or if you see something, or if you read something, and I mean that, whether that's from the news, whether that's from a person like me, whether that is on a debate that you watch, things you see on the web, things you see on social media, anything that you see, you deserve to double check and fact check people. It's just how it is. We live in a country now, it's really hard to trust what we see, hear, and all that, right? So, with that said, you owe yourself a service when you decide to watch the debates, specifically, we'll talk about the president stuff. If you see something that's like, I don't know about that, then you need to go back and research it yourself so you can make yourself better as a person and more knowledgeable. Because if we keep relying on others to tell us, eventually something's going to get lost in the cracks, right? Um, but with that said, please come out to with the national voter registration today. It's simple, it's easy, it's quick. So come on out. I'll go out there today and just give a shake and a howdy, to say hi to everybody. Um, but with that said, it has been an awesome day hanging out with you guys. I do have to get off here so I can go get my newsletters and start delivering them. But I love my community, I love my county, and I love my country. And I think when we start taking care of each other, things are going to make a difference. So, whatever happens between now and then, November the 5th is going to, as we say, you know, you have to make a tough decision. And one thing I do know that I always like to say when we're in these situations, don't forget to pray, or send good vibes, whatever you believe in, um, to help make the right decision for our country at the end of the day, because I love living in the state. I love living in a free country where we get to vote. Like, this is one of the reasons why people move to the United States of America, is because of our democracy and how we have it and how we get to vote, and we get to make these choices of who sits in that seat and who controls the power. So pray about it and be like, God, who needs to be in these seats? You know? Um, but with that said, as I can toot my horn about that all day, every day, Um, I feel like I need to do a panel eventually of like just, politics, like get a mix of my friends that are Democratic and Republicans and independents. And also I'm gonna throw in a curveball while if Brian's still listening. I think it would be kind of neat to have like a round table of even the people that don't like voting. Like, why do you not like voting? Why do you not feel compelled to vote? Was that something like your parents just didn't teach you? Or you just feel like in the world that we live in now, your vote doesn't matter? Like, I would like to hear from the other side, like why you feel the way you do, you know? But with that said, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day as I will myself. And remember, Warren County.